Let's draw people the easy way. Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Shayda Campbell, and around here we make art, and it's fun, not scary. In today's tutorial, we're going to talk about how head shape and facial placement can really change the look of your people. I'm working in a tiny little watercolor sketchbook because I am going to start with watercolor. These are my three favorite colors for creating a whole plethora of skin tones. I've got Naples yellow, burnt umber, and a little bit of white. I do get into mixing different skin tones a lot in my How to Draw People eCourse, but if you use these three pigments, I think you can create a lot of really nice different colors that look realistic and will represent the people in your life or the people that you're trying to illustrate. So I've mixed up a few, and now we're going to start with a couple different head shapes. The first being oval. A lot of people have oval-shaped faces or heads. So start with an oval. The ears go right in the center, and you can do a little neck below if you want to. Oval can be quite pointy, or it can be a little more rounded. That's the type of thing you're thinking about as you create the head shape. And when you have a person in mind, I think it becomes more obvious. Do I need a really rounded oval, a long, thin oval, that kind of thing? Another head shape you can try is a little bit more rectangular, so a little bit more of an angle there. This can be good for creating a bit more of a grown-up and adult look. This long face typically will be good for adults, and I've done a few different versions there. And then we have a really round face, and that typically is good for children and babies. And those rules aren't fixed by any means, but it's a good starting point. So we're going to let that dry completely. We've created a whole bunch of heads, a whole bunch of people. And when they dry, we are going to take our fineliner, and I'm going to show you how easy it can be to illustrate faces, a whole bunch of different faces. And I typically will just start with 2 dots for the eyes and an L shape for the nose. And the trick is the eyes are always in line with the ears, which are, of course, in the center of the head. And then you can use the fineliner to also add simple little details like shoulders, a collar on the shirt, a little indent for the ear, some messy, scribbly hair. You can see how the person really comes to life. If you would find it helpful, you can add a cross in pencil through the center of the head shape, and that will allow you to find that center mark where those eyes and ears are going to sit. Of course, you don't always want to illustrate the ears if the hair may be covering them. And in this case, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving her big curly hair, and you can't really see her ears. But the nose is an L shape. We've got dots for eyes, little line for the mouth. You can add lips. We'll come over here again. Dots for eyes in line with the ears, L-shaped nose, but I'm making it much longer, and I'm giving this guy a very, very short chin, whereas for the woman, she's got a very long chin. So those little tiny differences, thinking about where you place the face, do they have this long chin or a short chin or a high forehead or a short forehead? It makes such a difference in creating characters or drawing people that you know, or even if you're drawing a celebrity or something and you want to represent them. Looking at those tiny things, what makes them them? Do they have a long face? Do they have a high forehead? So little details like that are easy to capture, and they go a long way. And then when you come in with a little bit of marker or colored pencil, and boom, you've got this personable doodle that was so simple to create, and now you're bringing it to life with blush, freckles, a mustache, whatever. Moving on, we have 3 long faces, but they're very different in their shape. The first is quite square, the second is wider at the bottom, and the third is very narrow. And as I create the faces, I'm using the same formula every time, dots for eyes, an L-shaped nose, but sometimes the L is very angular, sometimes it's long or a little bit shorter, sometimes the face is quite low, or in the case of the center gentleman, quite high, which gives him kind of a big chin, which is cute. You can then start to follow the formula of adding a little blush or just color to the cheeks. You can add a beard or mustache, give them a bit of a haircut, a colorful shirt. All of that goes a long way towards creating your little person. And I guess now would be a good time to mention that I do have a How to Illustrate People eCourse. I'm very proud of this course. It came out last fall, and I worked on it for a long time before I released it into the world. And every summer I do an eCourse sale on my website. website, and that sale is happening right now. So use the code on the screen to save 35% on any and all of my e-courses, and that includes bundles as well. We only do a couple sales a year, so don't miss out. And the summer sale is one of the really big ones. Enjoy a little creative time for yourself or with your kids or friends this summer. Always in the summer, I get into a lot of hobbies, so I encourage you to do the same. I'm always painting, knitting more. There's just something about summer that calls me to get creative. I did some babies here at the bottom. I do have a video on YouTube about illustrating babies and kids, so you can go check that out if you would find that helpful. And these videos are meant to give you a taste of what the eCourse is really like. I always want you to buy feeling that you know what you're getting. So there we have it. People doodles, different face shapes and face placement, or head shapes and face placement. It makes such a difference in creating your characters. That bottom little girl is so Arthur coded. Thanks for watching, guys. Use the code on the screen to save big on my e-courses, and I will see you soon. No, I will see you this weekend over on Patreon, because this weekend there is a bonus video all about scribble roses. Sign up for just $3 a month to get the bonus content weekly, and I will see you soon with a new tutorial. Bye!